It's Tea Time 2010. It is Dan with week 51. Sorry this is a day late, but I think that's excusable. Got my top surgery done yesterday, and sunrise with Dr. Charles Garamoni. This man's awesome. This is what it looks like so far. Pretty excited. So next video I make, all this stuff will be off, and I'll probably show you then too, because it's cool to see other guys' results. So anyway, week 51. Do I think there have been more and more kids coming out and being recognized as trans at a younger age 3 to 10? What are some problems that could come through this, if any? I think... What? I think that more kids have been recognized as trans because there's a bunch more information out there. I mean, there's not as much as I would like there to be, but there is more information, more media is talking about trans kids, even if it is things like Jerry Springer and Oprah and things like that. But there is more resources out there for kids and for parents, and there's even clubs and stuff, parents of trans youth and things like that. So I think that since the world is getting a little bit more receptive to the idea of people transitioning, that some of our population is being more aware, and so it's being caught more often. I think, like how I said in my other videos, that this is a really good thing. I knew I was trans 100% when I was 8 years old, and had I known there was a way to transition, I would have started transitioning then. So it would have been a great thing for me. I don't think that it's a problem as long as the child, you know, goes through some therapy and they're sure of themselves and they have a really good support system. I think if all those things are true, then they should be allowed to start transitioning with their parents' consent. You know, your idea of gender and self-concept is fully developed by, well, not fully, but it's set in stone what you feel about yourself at 3, and you continue to develop cognitively throughout your life. But I've heard of other people knowing from a really young age, even 3, that they were transgender, and I feel that those people should be advocated for. They should be represented, and they should be given their autonomy. Sorry, this guy's just sneezed, that's funny. What do you think about this guy? How do you feel about trans youth?
Oh, put me on the spot.
Yeah, I've been doing this. This is my best friend in the world, Skylar O'Hara. Z has a really extensive background in gender studies and GLBTQ issues, and is a trans advocate, an ally, and gender career extraordinaire. So let's see what Z feels about this.
Well, like you were saying, kids know by the age of like 3 or 4 what their gender is.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only issue that there would be is if their parents weren't okay with it. I mean, the parents would have to be on board in order for the kids to be able to go through with everything. But other than that, it's great. I mean, the earlier you start, like you can get on hormone blockers, so you delay puberty. So then whenever like you decide to take the hormones that you actually want, they just react to your body so much better, and that's really awesome. But like I said, the only problem would be like other people freaking out about it, like society being angry at the parents for letting the kids, you know, go through with it, or the parents not being on board or something like that. So
now, as I understand, you've worked with Randy Ettner and have had detailed conversations with her about things of this nature. Is there anything that she said that you think could help others in understanding this topic, or any resources that you could give? Because you know more about these things than I do, even.
Well, this isn't like recommended by Randy because she works more with adults, but I mean, there's always TYFA, Trans Youth Family Ally.
Mm-hmm.
It's founded and run by this amazing woman named Kim Pearson. Her son is trans, and yeah, I think it's like tyfa.org. It's TYFA, I think .org, but it's just like a support for families with young children that are going through transition. So that's what I'd recommend as far as resources.
Wonderful. So there you have it. It's tea time for week 51. I will see you next week when I get these drains out and this awful bandage thing off. Hope you're all doing well. Peace out.